Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla. It's actually Birdo Prey 5X. Today we're on the Birdo Prey 5X channel since I just released a Star Trek Lower Decks Season 2 Episode 1 review on the main channel. I didn't want to screw that release up by streaming on the main channel. Never got a chance to do my morning hellos to people today. By the time I was ready to come on, Captain Track had ended his stream. So just missed it by like 2 minutes, of course. Anyway, I was like, okay, well, I could live with that, I guess. I had some breakfast, and then for reasons unknown, my blood pressure shot up to the highest I've seen it in a long time. And I was like, ooh, that is not good. So I don't know, maybe it's some YouTube withdrawal. Maybe I need to say, hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 every morning. We'll see what happens. But anyway, welcome. Hey, the Random Menace says, but wait, still did not finish the review. Well, go finish the review. Go finish the review and come back after. I think the best parts are at the end of the review, personally. Eastland Burkholder says hi. Hello, Eastland. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Hello, Cinnabon. And he also says hello. He says hello on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, Cinnabon, I hope you're not streaming. Were you stream? I looked if anybody was streaming. Did I miss it? No, it doesn't show you. It doesn't show you streaming. Because if you were, I'd be watching, and it would probably bring down my blood pressure. Just the same. So what do we got going on today? Trek Yards live in 74 minutes. Saying, is the Playmobil Enterprise worth the price? How much is it? Wouldn't that be important to know? Maybe everybody knows but me how much. Oh, good, but Playmobil Enterprise 2021 price $500. Jesus Christ! Giant electronic $500 Star Trek USS Enterprise playset. It's not even to scale. Oh, jeez. Seriously, this looks like $100 tops. There is no way in hell I'd pay $500 for this, and I can't imagine anyone else would. My God, really? I mean, is this something that even needs to be debated? Let me show it. I'm sorry, Trek Yards. I don't mean to take away your. Let's face it. Number one, if anybody's going to watch your stream, they're going to watch your stream. They don't give a shit what I have to say about it. But this thing that's got what? A small cutout for the bridge, which takes up the entire saucer section, and then another cutout for engineering, which takes up the whole of the secondary hull. This is $500. Not in my book. Not in my book. Anyway. Random Menace says, I am at the balls kicking part. Well, yeah, there's a lot of that. Eastland Burkholder says, Critter the Kitty says hi to Sassy and to Sassy's staff. Thank you, Eastland. Cinnabon Bunny says, no Twitch notification came in first. Ah, gotcha. And Deej is watching Lower Decks will raise your blood pressure, apparently. And guys, I got a Jaloja. I'll be right back. I took my pill, so it's a lot of Jaloja this morning. One more couple minutes, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. One more quick second. Okay. Yeah. No shit. Deej, apparently so. Cinnabon says, I liked it. I thought it was funny. Except for the one scene that made me really hate it. I would have given it a 7. But because of one particular scene, I really, really, really disliked it. Eastland says maybe they intend to sell them all at discount prices. Maybe. That's crazy, 500. He wanted to talk about it last night, but no. I'm sorry, Deej. You should have brought it up anyway. Indeed is Versuck. Suck. Oh, it's the sound of the Geloja machine. Cinnabon would have joined Deej to talk about it. Arabic Saunders says hey to Deej and hey to Cinnabon. And why is it so quiet? Because I was Gelojering and moving. Cinnabon says hey to Arabic. Yeah, that's it. Both. Lol. Geloja, I see what you put there, Deej. Yes. Dr. Sky says you have 2 big echo issues. I have big echo issues? Maybe you have the screen open twice? And Deej says, yeah, I'm in sound effects. I'm sound effects man today? What? Well, Cinnabon, it's the scene I talk about in my video. I don't want to give it away. And Deej doesn't hear an echo. Okay, good. Arabic says Qapla, bird of prey 5-8. Qapla. Mountains says greetings, bird of prey, mom prey, sissel prey. The ball bust, their nephew of prey, and fellow nerds. Can't stay, haven't watched it yet, but dropping by to give the stream a like. Okay. Thank you. Cinnabon also says there's no echo. Yid says it's talking about a cartoon. Cartoons are for kids and babies. You know what? Let me put the link if people want to come up and talk this way, if I need to get away for a minute. Again, there's still people talking. And Random Menace says there was no echo there. Sound was perfect. Good. Cinnabon says you started your stream too fast. I didn't get a chance to finish it yet. No problem. That's what I'm saying. Guys, go back and finish that video, please. I appreciate you finishing that video more than watching this stream. And hey, welcome Captain Track and welcome Deej. How you guys doing?
I figured we'd come up here in case, since you took the pills, you gotta water a lot.
Yeah,
Have somebody up here.
I will.
So, what's your verdict?
Thumbs down.
Oh,
You
fuck
have to
yeah.
watch this video.
Oh, I'm going to. I released a video. Short. Didn't mention any fucking information in it. Except it was
It was funny, except for the fact that they really, really, really annoyed me.
Yeah.
With something.
Well, there was one thing that really, really annoyed me, but yeah. Happened to steal from the original series. Yeah, why not? What the fuck? Take from good Star Trek and make this piece of shit. Yeah, whatever.
that particular point was just their member berry of the week. They really didn't count it for or against them.
These fuckwads have no idea what Star Trek was ever fucking about. They're taking these fucking member berries and make it like it's something. They're making Star Trek for fucking normies who have no idea what the fuck any of it is about. Oh, let's just put this in because it looks good. No, I can't say what I would normally want to say, so forget it. Star Trek for the short bus, I'll put it that way.
Cap, you came very close to sounding like a certain salty Trekker.
Oh no, because that idiot likes this shit show.
I'm just talking about the way you worded it. For normies. Take this and put it here.
Well, it's for normies. Well, no, it's not for normies. It's for short bus people.
It's for morons. No, that's not true. Because you've got to be a Trek fan to appreciate some of the humor.
You wouldn't have to know it. Oh, everybody else in the show's laughing, so it's supposed to be funny. It's like watching one of those old comedies with the laugh tracks. You know it's funny because they're laughing. You got the studio audience laughing. Hey! Really? Oh, God.
Hey, LDG. Robert Hammer, Qapla. I agree. Short bus people would reject it. You're underestimating the short bus. Al, I used to take a short bus. I know it has different connotations, but it was the short bus.
Well, yeah.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
And Arabic is bringing Voyager on at the moment to feel better. Sigh, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes Voyager and Enterprise so much better.
Rock Solid, you forgot to add hashtag fly the W on that. I'm here, you know.
I don't know with my blood pressure. I did stay up later than I intended playing Call of Duty with cousins. But
Did you get your achievements done before it changed?
no, they delayed the change by a day. So it's not going to be till tomorrow now. which was good because it meant they could play late. But I left after, I don't know, before 11 p.m., which was still a couple hours later than usual for me. But I see Cousin Dibs' stream is gone this morning. So I don't know if something happened that caused them to erase it or him to erase it or what.
Is there any music involved while they're playing?
All the time, but Twitch just mutes it. They don't erase it usually. Every stream Cousin Dibs does, they get portions where it gets muted auto by Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't give an F on Twitch what music they play. It goes through on the first play. On the live play, it's just the subsequent plays
Right.
that they mute it. He was playing Queen. He was playing a lot of stuff.
After watching that, I think I want to go watch the episode of Enterprise where what's his name gets pregnant.
Trip.
That was fucking genius compared to this shit.
Yeah, put your hand in some pebbles and you get pregnant.
Well, Cinnabon disagrees, but that's fine. He thought it was funny. You know, if it was the first time they did it, it would be funny. But every series now has this scene, and it's just getting tired. Because we know they're not playing it for laughs. They're playing it for power. Rock Solid says hashtag cancel lower standards. Robert Hammer says, honestly, LD didn't need a second season. It wasn't that successful. Well, I thought it was the best of the new track.
That's
If any
setting
of
the
them was going
bar
to get a
fucking
second
low.
I know, but if any of them was going to get a second season, it was that. And I'd hoped they would have continued from episode 10 of last season. Instead, they're trying to dial everything back by undoing or reversing what they can. And that is my biggest problem with the show.
Honestly, I still don't have much hope for Strange New Worlds either.
Oh God, no.
You're gonna get a bait and switch there, folks.
Yeah, anyone watching that expecting Star Trek, I think is going to be sorely, sorely disappointed. Unless they like this new garbage.
Sup, John Salt Rocky.
Cinnabon says, wow, you guys. Well,
You're entitled to your opinion.
I'm totally entitled. I wish I was like you, Cinnabon. I wish I could just see it and laugh. But how many times? How many times before you take it personally? I don't know. 4, 5, 10?
Well, you take it 10 times if you're a masochist.
Well, yeah, then you like it, which is, it's a whole separate problem.
Robert says, don't worry, Bio Mike will love it.
Oh, I'm sure. And I'm in part, I'm not going to say jealous, but I wish I could.
Oh. He says, why would I take it personally? It's a TV show. I don't know. It just feels like they're personally trying to attack men. That's the way I see it. But
That's everything these days. What are you talking about?
and you guys hold it down for another couple minutes. Be right back.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, folks. You got your sound effects from the odd one, D. Jodesy. John says, why take it personally? It's just a hug. Andrew Cuomo. Oh. As I'm so bored to watch things, I went back and started rewatching Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman, with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. Rocksolid says, see all his above comments. There's a poll on my community tab you may all want to be interested in, so go to Rock Solid Productions and check out his community tab and check out the poll. Something has to be funny to laugh at. And then he said, I'd rather watch TST than Lower Deck. Never mind, it's bad, but not that bad.
Okay, rock solid. You're given a choice: lower standards or TOS.
Oh,
You
he'll
gotta
take
pick
TOS.
one.
He'll take TOS. You watch. At least I hope he does.
And those are the only two choices. That's it.
You can't throw in any other. There you go. TOS all day long. See, I told you he'd pick that one. He even says Spock's brain is greater than Lower Decks.
Oh, yeah.
I would say Space Hippies are even better than Lower Decks.
Yeah.
For
Or
sure.
shore leave, yeah. Oh, yes. Prodigy.
I'm not waiting to Prodigy. I'm not watching it.
Oh, emulation over lower standards. Damn.
Galactica 80 over Lower Standards.
Yes.
I will even take the Space Campers over Lower Decks. Now, there are a few things that I would probably pick Lower Standards over.
Yes.
Jodie Whittaker, Doctor Who. I would pick Lower Decks.
Well, yes, your channel is greater than lower standards.
I would probably pick Lower Standards over Batwoman. I'm going to have to agree with John. Lower Decks greater than Matthew Trekker.
Yes.
And I definitely rather watch Plan 9 from Outer Space over Lower Decks.
There is very little right now I can think of that is. I would not pick over.
Definitely watch Insomniac Soup over Lower Decks.
Hell, I would listen to reruns of my own damn show over lower standards.
I would rather watch Birdgelogia than watch Lower Decks. That's really getting bad.
No.
Frank and Freddy greater than Lower Decks.
Oh God. Oh,
Oh
God.
no, rock solid. Now you're getting a little out there. Rachel Mad Cow is not better than lower standards. I'm sorry, but no, that's the line right there. Rachel Mad Cow is not better than lower. Gonna have to draw the line right there. Anything from MSNBC is not greater than Lower Decks.
I might have to pick lower standards over that, but one of the very few things.
And no, the squad is not better than lower standards. You're just going a little too far off the rails there, rock solid.
I might agree there.
Trek yards is greater than lower decks. Yes, I'll give you
Well,
that.
hell yeah.
Hell, what Nephew of Prey leaves in the bottom of his diaper is better than lower decks.
Yes.
Rock Solid said Bell's Palsy better than lower standards. Well, yes, because you can have fun and do good old JR impersonations and impersonations from Caddyshack and shit. So yes, that would work. Ancient Aliens is greater than Lower Decks, yes, because you have that weird haired dude that pops up on it too, and he's weird, but oh, now that one's a tough one. Captain Marvel greater than Lower Standards.
Captain Marvel. I don't know.
No.
It's close.
I think they're about equal. I think they're about
I was gonna say it's close. I apologize for that extended break.
Yitzy,
But,
jeez.
What did you
Janeway-
say?
Janeway's moldy menopause vagina. Is
Oh,
better than
Jesus
Lower Decks.
Christ.
Well, I hate to agree, but
Well, I guess you could just blow in it and blow the cobwebs
That's
out.
what,
Wesley Crusher episodes greater than Lower Decks.
yeah.
Yeah. So see, some people can come up with worse things than me. Thank you, Yitzy. John. I don't know if that would make a good folk band. Oh, no, that's a low blow there, rock solid. Lower Standards is not greater than the Oracle. And that too, John. I'll agree with that one.
That's on par, John. That's on par.
Yeah. Blood pressure's down a bit, but it's still high. It's got to come down as I'm pissing away the fluids. That's got to bring the blood pressure down.
It's got to bring some kind of pressure down.
Yeah, well, it does bring blood pressure down. I don't understand why it went so high. Like, honestly, I mean, I didn't get that upset. What'd you say, Mama? Pray I ate.
You took it right after 8.
I know, but I always take it right after I eat. What? Oh, I take it before I eat. Oh, I'm not supposed to take my blood. No.
Look it up.
Okay. I thought you meant the pill, not the blood pressure. Okay. Mama Frey saying you don't take your blood pressure for 2 hours after you eat, but clearly you do. In the hospital, they take it all the effing time.
I take my blood pressure in the morning and I don't even eat with it. The hell?
I take my blood pressure before I eat. That's what I write down for the morning number, the before pills number. But I wouldn't have taken it if I wasn't not feeling well. I knew something was off, and my heart rate and oxygen were okay. So I said, well, let's take blood pressure. And then it came back at, I don't know, 149 over 99, which for me is damn high. Now it's down to 137 over 95, which is still damn high, but obviously not as high.
I don't know. Maybe if Mama Pray takes Sassy outside for a little while, rub one off. That might help you.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I like how fast you can answer that one.
I don't want to get into things too personal, but it's just not easy anymore.
Hello, Blubberpuss.
Hey, Super Blubberpuss.
Dear Bop is greater than Lower Decks. Well, yeah, for the most part. So, assholes decide to.
Oh, God. Might have been the fact that I watched Fauci this morning.
There you
that
go.
was
That'll
upsetting
do
me
it.
more than Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Like, why
Okay.
do they even let this man on television anymore? Who can believe a word he says? Like,
Triggered people.
even if he admitted to lying to people, so like, just change him out for somebody else. I mean, the other person might not have a better record, but at least we can pretend they do. Lie to me.
Okay, you might want to check out John Meyer's comment. John Meyer.
John Meyer, was that a while ago?
926.
It's like
current.
he
There it
said,
is. Those are rookie numbers. Yeah, well, for me, it's I've had higher. Don't get me wrong. I've had higher, but not in a long time. Oh, the link.
Why don't you
I forgot to pin it.
scroll it,
I
moron?
forgot to pin it.
Okay, I don't see it. Fine.
I just posted it. I'll pin it.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'll pin it.
some people don't even look before they ask. Like Pickles.
No. No fighting. I've seen enough fighting this morning. No more fighting.
Welcome, LDG of Geeks Enjoy.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. You know me,
Morning.
the guy who's not stupid enough not to check the fucking chat for the link. Thanks.
Hey, I said
Good
no
morning,
fight.
everybody. How you doing? Jeez Louise.
I have to pull this car over and slap the two of you. I will.
I'd
Me
go
too.
for a good slapping right now. There's a lot of freaking
Okay,
tension
maybe I
this
won't because you seem to enjoy it too much. Forget it.
little bit. I mean, it's already what? It's not even noon. And do you know how much shit has happened on the streams right now and on Twitter? God,
What's
with
happening
all the
on
hate?
Twitter?
I don't want to bring it up. I'll tell you in the backstage.
Good
but
morning, Mist.
This stuff going on.
Well, what streams is it happening on?
Again, I just wanted to.
Okay.
I don't think you want me going into detail.
I honestly couldn't give a shit less.
Exactly. So there's no need if you don't give a shit. All right.
It's true enough.
My butt's been wiped.
Um,
There we go.
Oh. Anywho, rough day.
according to Amazon, my Expanse rocket package got delivered already.
I need a minute.
Through the bushes. Get that weed whacker out and clear out the brush.
There's a 4-alarm fire in another section of Queens.
Bird didn't do it, folks.
And what's this? Lure Reloaded is live. I can't believe this. I gotta piss again. Taking blood pressure first. Let's see. $133.82. Okay, right direction. Right direction.
Now he's going to go Gelocha, folks, and he'll come back and take it again, and we'll see if it moved any.
No, I'm not going to take it right again. The stuff in my bladder is already out of my circulatory system. So, okay, I'll be right back.
Yay, Eastland. Yesterday, dentist visit. Not hurting today. Yay!
Awesome.
And NB Geek was out mowing and took a shower at the same time because the humidity is so high.
I hope you took another shower then. The less salty one.
Yes, DNA boosted squirrels are nuts for fire.
Cool. Good for them.
Nobody has said anything that I changed my name since yesterday.
I hadn't noticed. Oh,
I stopped calling myself the voice of reason.
last I saw, you were the voice of reason, so.
Yeah, since yesterday, I've been the voice of insane. Of the insane.
No, that's LDG. You're still the voice of reason.
No, I'm the voice of the insane. Oh, 3 more notifications popped up. Backyards is premiering in 30 minutes. Playmobil Enterprise, is it worth the price?
Fuck no. There, saved you time watching the video. Fuck no, it's not worth it.
Not for $500.
$500?
Yeah.
Fuck no, not worth it. Not unless the transporter actually fucking works.
No, you get one little pull-up section on the bridge. The whole top part is just for the bridge and the little action figures there. Then you go down to the main body and you open that up for engineering, and that looks like you can only fit about 3 of the little action figures in, and that's it.
No. No. Who the fuck would pay that price?
Backyards?
And I know Andrew Seabrook likes Playmobil, but no.
Any Trekker might, because he thinks it's worth the $4,000 to go to that Star Wars.
That is crazy.
Thing.
Did you guys talk about that last night?
No, I wanted to talk about the
Star
Playmobil
Wars.
thing, but oh no, the Star Wars thing was the week before. We talked about that.
Oh, you did? Okay, because I didn't hear anybody talk about it.
And he even admitted that he would shill for Disney
to
go to it.
What the fuck?
I even have it in writing. I even have it in writing because he said it to me on DM before we started the show last week, before we talked about it, that he would shill for Disney to be able to go to it.
Oh, how yeah.
And then I got him to admit the same thing on the stream.
Wow. Shilling for Disney.
Just to go on a 2-night trip. And it's not even a really trip. You just walk into a big building that's made up to look like a ship.
Not even Star Trek either. Star Wars.
Yeah, it was Star Wars.
Not even the Enterprise. Wow. He shouldn't even be Trekker in his name. He should go to Salty Auntie or something.
Salty Palpatine.
He should have.
Yeah, Salty Palpatine.
Drop the Trekker completely. Suckers, indeed. Super
No. Actually, listen back to last night's stream. He kept talking about how Disney was not that evil or bad. So he's already trying to get in good.
Yeah, John Rocky, Andy Schiller.
There's no way I would pay $4,000 to go for a 2-night thing. Hell no.
Anti-YouTuber. Yep. See, now, is the Star Wars thing real Star Wars or is it Disney shit?
It's more or less Disney shit too, because if you look at the website, you see how everybody's dressed that runs around it and all that. And it's just basically what it basically is like those bed and breakfasts that you can go to for a weekend that do murder mystery things.
Yeah,
that's all this is.
except it's set up by Disney.
Yep.
I don't understand why it's so expensive. And do they really think they're going to keep that place full? Or even 80% full with that price?
Because apparently they can accommodate like 100 people or something.
Maybe they can. I don't know. That's crazy then.
Who in the hell has the money except somebody rich? Or somebody that wants to
Well,
dump their entire vacation.
There are enough rich
funds.
people that you can
And
cater to them, but
that Super Leverpuss said Disney's already said they are targeting rich families.
I
And
say
they
rich people need vacations too.
And then they have it set up also. Now, this is what's going to piss off the regular people. Some of those rides that people have to go stand in line for like 2 hours or so to be able to get on in the Star Wars part. Well, the people that bought the $4,000 tickets to stay there, there's like 3 hours a day that they get to go straight to the rides. So everybody that's standing in line outside has to stand longer while these people go on the rides.
I'll be honest, for $4,000, you damn well better give me the ride.
Yeah.
But you basically show up there at some point in the afternoon. You get 2 nights, and then by the morning after those 2 nights, you're kicked out. Midnight's Edge after dark is here.
For those 2 days.
Whoa,
those 2
hey,
nights,
Tom.
every employee is your slave.
Bullshit.
Yeah, they are. You ever go to a Disney freaking expensive hotel? They are your slave. You can literally tell them to hop on one foot while they say the alphabet backwards, and they have to do it.
Midnight's Edge said, if I had $4,000, the last thing I'd do is give it to Disney to screw me out of more money and time and love. Oh yeah, trust.
That's right. Fuck that.
I mean,
I'd rather pay good prostitutes.
just make the check right out to Kathleen Kennedy. That's the only way to make it worse. It goes right into her personal bank account. I know she's not Star Wars. Oh, she is Star Wars. What the fuck?
Come on,
Star
Captain
Wars.
Trek. You
Never
give
mind.
4,000 to halfway
I
decent
always had
prostitutes
so
just to
much-
get some more.
I attributed her to Indiana Jones this last couple months. I forgot she was also Star Wars. Yes, Star Wars, of course. Just make the check out to Kathleen Kennedy directly. You'll be staying in the Kennedy suite. It's a 1-bedroom studio. It can,
No windows.
yeah, it can
No
fit
fridge.
2 adults and 2 children in bunk beds.
Oh, hell, Midnight's Edge here in this town. You can go stand outside one of these little convenience stores and get $10 hookers. So he could get a shit ton of.
There's no blow in the mini fridge. I'll tell you.
But yeah, I would not pay $4,000 for a fucking Disney thing, and I would not pay $500 for that stupid Playmobil thing.
No, the Playmobil is even, honestly.
This coming from the guy who wanted $1,000 for a freaking Slayer.
Listen, I'd
That's
seriously
paying me.
debate paying the $2,000 for that Eagle Moss Enterprise D if it was already built and wired up. All because in my current condition, I can't build something.
Right.
But if I was still mobile and able to use my fingers and stuff, that might be something I would totally do. And even though the D is like my second to least favorite Enterprise after the J, I'd still consider it. But 500 for a toy that's doesn't look fun. Barely even not even the right proportions. No.
I mean, the bridge set, you can only fit
shit
7 of the little action figures in before
a
it's
year or
full.
two from now. Which,
on.
Uncle Joe, I really want this. Can I have it?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Charlie wants it, that's different. Mm,
So you never let him see it.
right. Well, I highly doubt Sisopre is gonna raise him to want Star Trek toys.
And big whoop. Big whoop that you can plug in a USB-C port to it to give it power just so you can hear the thing do a warp drive sound, a red alert, or torpedoes.
What?
Whoopee.
You have to plug it in
Well,
to
it has
do
a
that?
chargeable battery. It's most likely chargeable battery. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it wouldn't be USB if it wasn't. That doesn't make sense.
Just put 2 double A's in the cell and be done with it.
Exactly.
Well, see if they were smart, they would like put like freaking Alexa in there. So you'd be like, computer, wake me up at 8 a.m. You know, and then like fires and red alert and all that. You know,
It's
actually
honestly
useful.
not the worst idea you ever had.
Apparently, you can use your phone
You had?
to make it do the sounds too. Ooh.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what they should have done.
But it's
Throw a
still
freaking
not
Alexa
worth-
in there. And
It's
then
still not
Alexa
worth-
can do all that crap, right? Alexa, red alert.
It's still not worth $500.
Nobody? Damn.
No, we all have our headphones on
Yeah,
because
God dang it.
we've learned
Because of
we've
people
learned
like you.
Yep.
we learned from the early days of the thing with Bird how we used to trigger it with him all the time, and now we've all learned.
Right? I mean, we like
Yeah.
effed up like Alexa, unsub from all my subscriptions on YouTube.
Yeah, well, luckily she doesn't. She's not hooked into that. Right,
Although
like, Alexa, order 10,000 copies of Darren Wagner's book.
Oh, and Rock Solid's got it.
Oh shit!
Nickel-
I forgot I had my.
Nickelback
Shit.
is greater
She
than
said, sorry, I don't know what that is though.
Thank God.
Alexa. Call mom.
Sure. Please tell me your mom's name exactly as it appears in your address book.
Oh, shut up, Alexa. Alexa, shut up.
Wow.
It's going to be legal to talk to Alexa like that soon.
I can tell her to shut the F up and she'll do it.
Thanks, Hitzy. All right, yeah. Yeah, he's just doing something. He needs something from you.
But yes, Nickelback is actually greater than Lower Decks.
I could see that. They've got that one song.
Got a couple of songs.
Nickelback is definitely greater than Lower Standards.
Oh,
Well, does that mean, wait, so did everybody in the chat, who hasn't seen it yet? Who wants to see it?
Lower Decks?
Yeah. Because I'm like getting
That
it ready.
wants to see it?
Yeah.
It's a good question. You know what happened?
Holy
This
shit.
time, I couldn't take a fucking screenshot.
No.
Chrome Paramount enabled some fuckery that in Chrome I can't take a fucking screenshot or share the screen.
Oh, actually, I know what that is. I can help you with that.
Well, I used a different browser and got right around it, but
Okay.
I am
You-
kind of curious what it is because I'm sure it's
Yeah,
just
I
going to
had
get
that
worse.
problem.
You
Yeah.
know Lower Decks must be bad when Rock Solid says Soft Putty is greater than Lower Decks.
Soft putty greater than Lower Decks? Honestly, if he didn't say it, I was going to bring that up. I was like, no. I was going to say, no, that would be rude. But if Rock Solid brought it up, damn Rock Solid. And no one wants to see that shit in their lives. Midnight's Edge says, that's typical. Amazon, Netflix, they all do that. This is the very first time I tried to take a screenshot and got rejected. And then I tried to record it and it got rejected too, using OBS. I've heard of people saying they had issues with Disney Plus. But in all the times I've ever tried, this is literally the first time I had the issue. Then when I went back and tried Disney Plus, with Marvel, like with with Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah, I got the black screen there also. But The Simpsons, that worked fine. So they only have it enabled on certain shows. And then when I went to Microsoft Edge, it worked just fine. It was weird. Opera wouldn't bring up Paramount Plus at all. The page wouldn't even load.
Roxal, this is not my stream. I cannot play that for you.
Wait, what?
You could share the video if you wanted.
Oh, the do. Yeah. All right, where'd it go? Yeah. There it is. Episode 1. Copy.
Yeah, and Cinnabon used to be able to screenshot until last month. Like, what the fuck you doing? Stopping? I guess maybe the screenshots stop with the same as the videos as an anti-piracy measure. But I looked, and they were still plenty of copies available on the high seas, so it clearly doesn't stop them. Okay, then we got a short video here from Deej.
That's it, Deej. You're fired.
Screw you! You're fired! Fire! You're fired! Fire! 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 You're fired!
PJ Odyssey, how can I be fired? I'm not one of your wrenches, LOL. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, you go on, get the hell out of here.
That poor dinosaur. Always makes me feel bad.
All right, scheduling my stream here. So we'll be checking that out here this afternoon shortly. Because I haven't seen it yet. Can't wait to see it.
And we've the Epic Beards actually found the Godzilla version of that costume, so we may be working on me having an inflatable Godzilla costume too.
Oh,
Cool.
boy. Then you can fight Mortha.
Well, actually, I'll just find somebody to put in the T-Rex outfit, and then we'll have a fight between Godzilla and the T-Rex.
My money's on the T-Rex.
But the T-Rex actually does stand taller than the Godzilla costume.
Nature finds a way. That's all I'm saying.
Should we set this to? Oh. How long are you streaming for, there, Bird?
Me, probably not much longer. Blood pressure's coming down. Let's say, what's it, 11:52? We'll say we'll end at noon. Oh, an hour?
Oh.
Sure, an hour.
Okay.
That's fine.
I don't know. You meant like 10 minutes. I'm like, shit. Okay. 1 hour. Okay.
An
Good.
hour.
I guess I got to do the
Hours.
screenshots. So yeah, I'm doing the screenshots right now. So yeah, an hour is good.
Yeah,
And
yes,
anybody who wants to join the panel,
Cinnabon. According to Bird, I'll be fighting either Batman's mom or Superman's mom.
That's why I asked it as a question and not said it as a statement.
It's Mothra.
Mothra.
Mothra. Like a moth?
Mothra.
Yes, Mothra.
I mean, I know you guys
Where's
are wrong
my,
about Mario all the time, but
No, it's
Mario.
Mario.
I'll
damn
give it to you from Mothra.
hey, who's that name? Kurtzman, right?
Alex Kurtzman. Yes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Got my thumbnail and create stream.
Oh, now you've triggered Rock Solid.
Oh, Bar. It's Mario's Rock Solid. That's how the people who created the name pronounce the name.
Mario.
Darth Maul, I would wrestle Martha Jones, but that's something different. See, you really triggered Rock Solid.
Rock Solid needs to chill out, take a deep breath, in and out, in and out.
And now you got his blood pressure up high as yours is coming down.
I'm trying to help him through this. I don't want to leave him angry and
You
upset.
don't like it when he gets angry. Oh, he says lower standards is greater than Mario.
That's probably true.
I wonder, do they have a inflatable Rodan costume?
Okay, Deej. It's all yours for another minute.
All right. Here we go. Now all I have is a Rodan head that I can wear. Jesus, that's freaking expensive though. $65 for a Rodan head.
No, thank you.
Same price for a Mothra head. So then if you want more of the costume to try to make it look like, yeah, they freaking charge the hell out of that. Screw that.
All right. And oh.
Got a cool inflatable Triceratops costume though.
You know.
Oh. True story from Rock Solid. I went into the ER with my Bell palsy attack. It was still going on. My blood pressure was 169/96. Darth Maul asked, speaking of Mario, what's New York's reaction to Andrew Cuomo buggering off?
Well, it depends who you ask. Apparently, some people think he got a raw deal. They're going to miss him.
I've been seeing that on Twitter.
Other people are saying good riddance.
And what side of the boat are you on?
Like, honestly, I wanted him to be fired for the nursing home deaths, not for sexual harassment. I kind of think he's getting off easy.
Well, he's still
Fired
there for
or
14
arrested?
days. Now, those 14 days that he's still on the job there before he finally leaves, what's he doing? Is he hiding things? Or is he looking for a place to live like other people have said because he has no house to go to?
He has
There you
no
go,
house.
Bert. Yeah, he has no property that he owns right now.
Why?
Because his ex-wife got it in the divorce deal years ago and she sold it off.
So where has he been staying?
He
governor's
stays at the
mansion.
governor's mansion. It's
So,
like the
Bert-
White House of New York.
That room you have
Governor
down
gets
in
a
the
mansion?
basement,
That's funny.
that room you have in the basement, you could offer it to him and get some money from him.
Mm.
And you could probably see his brother too come over and
Yeah, I don't
get you on
want to.
CNN.
Don't really want his brother hanging around the place, bringing the property value down.
And no, Rock Solid, I don't think this is one of those 14-day notice things because usually when a governor resigns, he's out within a day or two. They're gone. Some shenanigans are going on for him to want to take 14 days.
When
to
you
leave.
quit, you're gone. But he gave 2 weeks notice before he's going to quit.
The problem is when most governors resign, they're out immediately.
But he hasn't
stated
resigned yet.
He stated he wasn't going. He was resigning in 14 days. Why
Yes.
is that? Why is that?
Because he needs time to do shit.
No.
Yeah, like hide shit, get
Yep.
rid of documents.
Issue pardons,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
things like
That's
that.
that's hey, you don't like the system? Create a new system. That's the system we put together. What, you don't like it? You want to it's funny when I cry about the system, you guys say nana nana boo boo. Well, guess what? Nana nana boo boo. Okay?
And yes, LDG, every state has a governor's mansion.
I'm not crying about the system. I'm just
Nope.
No, DJs.
I'm not crying about it. I'm just pointing it out.
Agreeing with them.
I'm just pointing out that there's shenanigans going
Yogi
on.
and Boo Boo over there.
Yogi and Boo Boo, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you guys from now on.
So that makes you Mr. Ranger that gets fooled by Yogi and Boo Boo all the time.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
If you're gonna compare us with Yogi and Boo Boo, then you're Mr. Ranger.
You're Mr. Ranger.
I guess that kind of looks that way. But you know what? I don't care. You're still fucking two little hairs. Okay? So get out of the freaking picnic basket.
But we still get the picnic basket.
Not all the time.
he's smarter than the average bear.
Hey there, Boo Boo. Let's go get Mr. Ranger's picnic basket.
Oh my God.
No, my Yogi is not as good as my Bullwinkle.
Hey, Boo Boo.
God, first world problems, motherfucker.
Yeah, what the fuck is it with these first real problems, man? Come on,
Got a
man.
serious first world problem here. The temperature is right at that time thing where if I set it to one temperature, it's too cold. If I go down 1 degree, if I go down 1 degree, it's too cold. If I go up 1 degree, it's too hot. Motherfucker, thermostat needs a ½ degree setting.
Yep. First world problems. Just set it down where it's a little bit cold. Just set it
No,
down
it's
where it's
just
a little
too
cold.
cold. It's too cold when it's a little cold right now.
And put a blanket on.
Set Set it a little higher. You
I
can deal
don't
with
have
the
a fucking blanket
fan.
to put on right now. Mamo prays outside. I don't want to call her in for a blanket.
Well, then stay a little bit too warm until she comes
Yeah,
in and
set
then
it
turn it down.
fucking higher.
That's what I
Right.
just did. But
See you later,
obviously,
Crimson.
I got too hot and I put it down to cool it off at some point. Take care, Crimson. Thank you.
Take care,
Clip
Crimson.
that. Clip that, because he just says at one point I got too hot and I had to let it go down a little bit.
Yep.
Roxad says, you know the difference between Yogi and LDG? People like Yogi. Wow. Now
Yeah,
you're being the
Cinnabon.
mean. You're being rock solid.
Oh, he was being to me earlier this morning.
Take care, Cinnabon.
Giving me shit about the Cubs, so it's okay.
Yeah, he was.
Well, yeah,
He's on a roll today. Damn it, I still want some donuts.
from where?
The donut store.
I think I'd have to go to Casey's.
Ooh, I do like the donuts from Casey's.
I'm sure the hell not getting them from Walmart because of where they got everything set up. They got the freaking donuts and shit by the front door, so all summer long you don't want to get them because fucking gnats get into them.
Oh my God. Hello, Elihu.
I won't get anything donut-wise from Walmart during the summer. Hell no. Yes, Krispy Kreme is greater than Casey's, Roxad, but we don't get Krispy Kremes here no more because some shit they quit delivering them to town here. None of the places wanted to buy them anymore, so we're screwed on that.
You don't have any Dunkin' Donuts?
Hell no, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm still waiting for them to get the freaking Arby's built so I can get my curly fries. That's going to be at least another month before they're done with that. They've been working on it all summer long and hardly get anything done to it. Of course, they are hiring at $15 an hour once they open.
Be honest, Arby's is overrated.
Yes, but it's the only place in town that I can get curly fries.
You like Arby's. There's nothing wrong with Arby's.
Right now, I go to Burger King for my burgers. I go to McDonald's for my fries.
So each episode is like 24 minutes?
That's it. That's why I made the joke on Bird's video about taking 32 minutes to review a 20-some minute show.
Wow.
Welcome in, Big Geek.
Still not as bad as some, though, that take multiple videos at an hour at a time to review a 90-minute show, though.
So, Captain Trek, am I understanding correctly? You like the places that have the meat?
Yep.
Yes, Midnight's Edge, Lower Decks dropped season 2 last night. The first episode's already out.
Yeah. Yeah. It was midnight Pacific time.
Is that Rob or Tom? I wonder which one that is.
That's Tom.
Tom. Okay, it's Tom. Hi, Tom.
I would still... I don't even want to watch Lower Decks. The What If episode from Marvel got to be better than it.
I should have just said no. I had secret access. I had secret access to Lower Decks season 2.
Haven't seen it yet, and honestly, after watching the What If, I was like, cool. I actually have something Sunday I can talk to that's going to be enjoyable.
Hey, the What If episode was cool.
It was good.
Leave it alone.
Not joking, Deej, I actually said it was good. I very much enjoyed it. I was almost literally hooked when they actually did what I was hoping, which is have the watcher be the narrator.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Tom. Got to find something to brag about, though.
Us smaller channels, we got to have something.
Can't all be on Friday Night Tights.
Well,
Although I wouldn't mind being in Vegas right now. I would be there if I could.
yeah, but you couldn't get into anything because you don't have your shots.
I'd have my shots if I could.
Yeah, but still, if you could, they are not letting anyone in without proof, or you'd have to go take.
Well, let's put it this
nose
way:
swabs.
if I was in my prime, okay, I'd have all the proof I need. These are just pieces of paper. They're not like freaking driver's licenses with holograms on them. Okay, these things were being copied from really anywhere. Sorry, Envy.
No, sorry, I thought I was muted there because I was going to say something. But it's sometimes I just spout out things and don't realize I'm not muted yet. So I apologize. Shit, if I was in my peak, I'd still be outside working on my driveway. But after 3 hours of working on that, the humidity and everything was just getting hard to breathe. And but I mean, I got a lot done. Just I got to the point where I was about ready to start laying the rock, and it was just getting too damn hot. And I'm just like, okay, I got the prep work done. We'll start the laying foundation tomorrow.
If you were in your prime, you'd be concerned about doing a driveway. That's interesting.
Rock Solids is bird of prey with falsified papers confirmed. If I thought it was for my liberty, I would.
Oh yeah.
Captain Trek, you'd actually be shocked if I showed you a photo of me in my peak.
Hello, Professor Brainy Specs.
My peak was my mid to late 30s, early 40s. That was my mid to late 20s, early 30s. That was my peak.
I'll take your word for it.
There it was, Professor. Sorry I missed your comment. He said more season 1 stupidness from Lower Decks. Yeah, that was the return to season 1 was unfortunate.
You expected any different?
No, but I'd hoped.
I'd hoped, yeah.
Yes, it's liberty or death, not just a slogan.
And yes, Brainy Specs, he is okay. He just accidentally took a Viagra pill instead of his blood pressure pill.
No, I didn't take a Viagra instead of blood pressure.
It's all coming down now.
Viagra does not have any side effects to blood pressure.
You see that? You just ruined the joke again, Grandpa.
Of course I did, because that's what I do. I love you, Deej. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll do the blood pressure again. Let's see. That's on to take a.
I think Grandpa's whole life is to ruin every joke I try.
Either that or he's secretly in love with you.
Ooh.
Maybe it's not a secret.
He was raised by men, so he might like you.
Yeah, that's right.
Look who's back.
He was raised on men. Grandpa Geek was raised on men, so.
Oh boy. It's a good thing.
You didn't realize how deep that hole was when you dug it, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not playing that damn video you made, LDG, because then you included me under that umbrella too.
Hey, you said it.
I was just pointing out what he said.
Bed you sleep in. I mean, geez Louise. What do you want?
Oh.
You don't see me bitching when I say something stupid and gets put in front of
123 over 84.
Bullshit. Somebody wave a bullshit flag.
Back to normal.
He bitches a lot.
I need a bullshit flag alert for that one.
I am going to pitch a bitch at Rock Solid right now.
Okay.
His
Pitch a
polling
bitch?
states.
Bitch, what does that even
Shut-
mean?
sh-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I get it now.
he puts season 2 of Star Trek Lower Decks drops today, and as a lifelong Star Trek fan, I have to admit I don't care for it. But for those who are also Trek fans, what is your favorite series? And on his polling, he puts the original series for one choice, the Next Generation for a choice, Deep Space Nine for a choice, Voyager for a choice, and then he fucking lumps Enterprise in with Discovery, Lower Decks, Picard,
What the fuck?
and the animated series. He lumped that one in with all the rest.
No.
Rock
That's not a
solid.
valid poll. That's not a valid poll.
No, that's not a valid poll at all.
What's wrong with the Enterprise? You fucking haters.
No, what I think he's saying is he's lumping Enterprise and
With Discovery.
He lumped Enterprise and
Lumped it. Oh,
he lumped
that's
Enterprise
wrong. That's
and
foul.
the animated
That's foul.
series
That's
in
foul.
with
That's
Discovery,
foul.
Picard,
Yeah,
and Lower
that's
Decks.
foul. Yeah.
Okay,
Totally
now
foul.
Nicole DeBoer is in Vegas. She's looking good, says Darth Maul. Should we have a picture? See, stuff like that should have a picture. Let's see if we
I
can
can't
get a
see
picture.
his thing. He's got the waving the flag. You said it was Rock Solid doing this?
Yeah, it's on this polling in the community.
I don't know.
Oh,
page.
YouTube, not Twitter. Okay. sorry.
So I'm going to be an asshole, and I am going to pick that final choice
because you like Enterprise,
because I do like Enterprise.
and I'm sure
Yeah,
you
but
have a soft
you're
spot in your heart
liking-
for TAS.
You're liking Picard.
no.
No.
I am forced
Crap.
to choose that one because
Piece
it was
of
lumped
shit.
in with all those.
Dude, no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Okay? No, people like you you're like the random constant. Okay? You're the wrench that goes into like, no. Dude, you're giving points to fucking Picard and
Nope.
STD.
Nope.
That's what you're doing.
No. He's the idiot who decided to lump them all together.
He could have put like Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager in a category, or
Yeah.
So you're going with the nuclear option to include two of the worst Star Treks ever, just so
three
you
of the
can be
worst.
nana boo boo, just
Yep.
so you can have your way, and you know you don't even like Enterprise that good compared to DS9.
Actually, I do like Enterprise.
What'd you say,
that
man?
good.
My least favorite of all the Star Trek
Mhm.
series, the Star Trek series, is honestly Voyager's the weakest of them. In my opinion, Voyager is the weakest of all the Star Treks, and I am including TAS in this.
And the only comments I can see is from Valor and Moxley, and Moxley said TNG, and Valor said TNG, the mark of the younger generation fans. All kidding aside, I'm actually surprised that DS9 isn't ranked higher. Star Trek.
Professor Brainy
and
Specs, I
that's
think you
what's-
meant VOY, not VGR.
No,
think you meant VOY
it is what he wants it to be. I understood that was Voyager.
Yeah, I know, but it's supposed to be VOY.
It's supposed to be whatever you want it to be.
No.
Yeah, that's
No.
what Trek is about.
Well, yes, Rock Solid. I did see that you put that it only allows you to have 5 choices. Well, the 5 choices should have just went down to Enterprise, and you should have left off
And stopped.
Picard.
Exactly.
You shouldn't have included Picard, Discovery, Lower Decks
Exactly.
whatsoever on that.
Exactly. Thank you. And he knew that. Why are you baiting him? He knows that. That ain't like new news. He did that shit on purpose to piss people off because they want to click Enterprise, but they have to include those two pieces of shits.
3. Lower Decks is a piece of shit too.
He knows exactly what he was doing. And the fact that he had animated series. Are you serious? Oh my god. All right. I need a
Animated
moment
should have
here
went
before
along.
I blow up.
Animated should have went along with the original series since
That's right.
it was voiced by original TOS
Yep.
actors.
Don't worry, guys. Nicole DeBoer is fully vaccinated. She
Good.
tweeted so.
Okay, Professor, if you say so. I've never seen that in my life, but okay.
What?
I've never seen it officially. I've never seen Voyager officially labeled as VGR.
That's not true. There's never been labeled that.
It's always been, as far as I know, it's
Well,
always been labeled
VGR
It's always been
would be-
void to me.
VGR
would be
sounds
for
like V'ger.
V'ger, which would be for the movie, not for Voyager. Every shortcut is VOY.
Anyway, maybe they fucking changed it, since Kurtzman's took over. But yeah, I always assumed it was VOY. I mean, that's always what I've seen it as. As far as, yeah, I agree. As far as I'm concerned, the animated series is season 4 of Star Trek. It's just, it's a continuation of TOS. It would have been the season 4.
So Rock Solid says he wasn't lumping anything together. He had the other option for people to vote via text for their other favorite. I think Deej read that out already, but I know Rock Solid asked me to. So
Mountains of Elysium put me in a freaking corner with this poll he did. It was like best ship's captain in sci-fi, and he picked 4. He had James Holden from The Expanse, John Sheridan from Babylon 5, William Adama from BSG, and Picard from TNG. And I'm going to be honest, I could flip between Sheridan and Adama at any time. They're both, in my opinion, 2 awesome captains.
no Kirk.
You can only, you got to remember these polls, they only have so many. You can only do some. I mean, if you're going to do something like that, you might as well, if you're going to do something like what you're just about to say, no, Kurt, what you do is you'd probably start lumping them into categories. No. It was Nicole, he was referring to the reimagined BSG, not the original.
No, the original Battlestar Galactica is much better than the reimagined one.
What? Are you crazy?
Yes. No.
No, because I grew up with the original and I find it much better.
Just because you grew up with it doesn't make it better.
I liked my lasers. I liked my Cylons. I liked my Cylon Raiders better.
Yeah.
I liked my Commander Adama better.
Yeah.
But
I liked my Baltar better because Baltar was actually evil.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the reimage much better. I was never a huge original Galactica fan. I mean, I enjoyed Battlestar Galactica, but then some idiot thought it was a good idea to go and cancel it and come up with Galactica 1980.
And Katie Sackhoff is uglier than a mud fence.
What?
Why are you insulting mud fences?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But yes, she is not attractive. I do not see the draw to her at all.
Deej, I'll be honest with you. I don't see why anybody is attracted to Angelina Jolie. I don't think she's attractive at all. So, I get it.
I'm not saying she's the most attractive person, but certainly there's nothing wrong with her.
And Commander Kane in the original series was way better.
Nicole, you are completely 100% correct. If it wasn't for TOS BSG, there wouldn't have been a reimage. Absolutely. Hands down, agree. And there is nothing wrong with anybody loving the original over the reimage.
John Araki asked, I can't even read that out loud. Never mind.
I wasn't going to read that one out loud either. It was like, what?
Yeah. I don't know why, John. You can guess for yourself. I know there are theories. There's a lot of theories out there. Seen a lot of bulges.
Bulges?
Unexplained bulges.
No,
Where?
I think that's that person's more attractive than some of the people, but
More attractive than what, man?
A certain former first lady.
correct.
Females. Okay.
I'm gonna say I like the one that came after.
No way.
What?
Well, a lot better than.
No, I'm talking about the first lady that came after.
I can't.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's
My
not
situation, all women come after.
Oh, for God's sakes. That's not entirely true. Not if you know what you're doing.
Come on, man. Bird, I would expect you to go with the original Battlestar just because it had one of your favorite Klingons.
Mm-hmm.
just because it has an actor that played a Klingon doesn't make him an actual Klingon.
There is nothing, I have watched several of Battlestar Galactica, the original. I've seen the entire series. I'm not the hugest fan of it personally, but I get the appeal to it. I really do. It's just like, I've never seen Space 1999. I'm not sure if it's really, I've watched the trailers for it, but I'm not sure it's really something for me.
I don't know anything to what you're talking about. I never heard of that.
And Commander Kane was Lloyd freaking Bridges, people.
I'm sorry, who?
Lloyd Bridges.
What?
Okay, give me something I might know him from.
Sniffing glue in Airplane.
Oh, thank you.
Picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue. Shrek Yards.
Quit amphetamines.
Shrek Yards Playmobil Enterprise video is premiering now.
And then you had Starbuck, Face from the A-Team. Actually, he went to A-Team after Battlestar. But there, see, the cast was way better.
Okay, drop the Captain Kirk.
Hey, Random Menace is back.
Yay!
I'm gonna take neither. Honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick it in either one of them.
No, you're lying.
No, I would not touch
actually,
Sackhoff.
I'm with Deej on this. I like Katie Stackhouse as an actress. I think she's a good actress, but I agree she's not that attractive. I'm very attracted to women's faces, and her face has kind of always been what I would refer to as a sunken face.
Okay, what's a sunken face?
She looks like she's on drugs.
That's where I was going with. Okay, a sunken face. Okay, how do I explain this the best way? I'm gonna use an example. My ex-wife was taking a prescription medication, for example. This medication caused her to be zombified and not eat, and she started to look what I called sunken skin, where you started to see she was getting so thin you could see bone. You know how bone is kind of noticeable. while she may be athletic, whenever I look at her face, it's like there's something around with her face that it always looks like it's like it's just like ready to just show the bone. Like I'm ready to see her skull or something. It's very weird to understand, but I'm attracted to women. I'm attracted to women's faces. If I like their face, I work with most everything else.
On the reimagined Battlestar, the only good-looking ones was either Boomer or Callie.
No, Athena. Athena and Boomer were the same actor, just actress, actor, whatever. I was just pointing that one out, but yeah.
And Callie was cute.
Weren't all the female Cylons pretty much?
No, I don't think so. Caprica 6, but
I wasn't attracted to that blonde one that was with Baltar. I didn't find her attractive either.
Wow.
The one who played Caprica.
I mean, she was okay.
She's very pretty.
She was
Actually,
okay, but I wouldn't say that she was anything to take home.
Man, I'll tell you what, she's gotten better with age. She was on Lucifer for a couple seasons, and man, she is looking hotter. It's like me. It's my Jessica Alba. She always looks. Jessica Alba is getting hotter every time I see what she looks like. What's wrong with Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Nicole? It's actually a very good show.
That's the actress there was on the original Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Fuck. I did not know that.
So she didn't last too long because she got killed off, but she was there at the beginning of it. She's actually the one that saved Boxy and got Boxy to the Galactica and such. And
what was it, Doctor? What was it? Battlestar Galactica came out in 78, 79? What?
78.
78. Okay, well, I'm going to give you this, Deej. I wasn't born until 79.
I was born in 71, so I was around for it.
I was not.
But yes, Jane Seymour was on the original Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, my wife actually, we sat down and we watched all that. It was one of my wife's favorite shows. I actually quite enjoyed it. You know, it was when you could actually have a strong woman dealing with, and the thing was her getting shit and everything was actually cultural context for the historical period. I think that's what really I enjoyed most about it was a pretty damn good show that kind of reflected things back in that time.
Yeah, back in the day, we could do that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, did anybody get a chance to watch any meteorites fall? Because unfortunately, even though I had a good open sky, I didn't get any luck in my area.
Nothing. It was raining, thundering here last night, so there was no chance of seeing anything.
Strangely enough.
Yeah, I did because it was all over YouTube.
It's not the same thing.
No.
Nothing's the same thing.
It's like me saying watching. That's like me watching a total. That's like me watching a total solar eclipse on TV, and when I saw a solar eclipse in South Carolina, which was a total solar eclipse, whole different experience when it's real, and you're actually seeing it versus
like when you went blind because there's no way to watching one without going blind.
Yes, there is.
Do I look blind?
Because you're not watching the solar eclipse. You have to watch it through some glass or reflection or something.
No, it's
you looked directly at a solar eclipse.
Oh my god!
Yes, a solar eclipse. They give fucking glasses, dude. The glasses were so.
That's what I'm saying. They gave you glasses, so that's not the same.
For
Yes.
fuck's sake.
Jeez Louise.
Thank you, Rock Solid.
I wear glasses all the time. Are you saying nothing I say is real? Nothing I see is real? Because I'm looking at the world
Okay,
through
now
glasses?
you're talking. All right. Did I say real?
No.
Okay, this is the shit I have to deal with you guys.
Because you opened your mouth.
I didn't even say
goddamn
real.
book.
No one said real. You said
All
the
right, you
same.
two. All right, you two, knock it off, or you're going to go stand in the corner.
Jeez,
You're
just
gonna have
say
to
you're
hide it
wrong
out.
and agree, and the argument will be over.
Yes, you're wrong. What?
Yes, you're wrong. We agree. You're wrong, LDG.
Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah.
You sound like you sound like a 2-year-old.
Notes. What is Rock Solid talking about?
I don't know.
He's singing the song from Vince McMahon. No chance. Yeah, he's doing
That's
that
what
to me.
you got. Exactly. Absolutely. You're not going to watch the asteroids but on YouTube, but you'll watch a solar eclipse through 90%.
Shut your freaking
parking
pie
glass.
hole.
I mean, come on. That's stupid.
Yes, you are.
See
And
that
so
we
is your
just can't
argument.
have we just can't have streams anymore without people ending up in arguments.
We're not in arguments. I'm making fun of them. What the hell? Jeez Louise. Not mad at the guy because he's prejudiced against watching asteroids. Awesome, excellent, universal event just because it's on YouTube. Do you know how cool it was watching those things fall?
And I remember the time I watched a meteor storm, not even a meteor shower, a meteor storm, they called it. That was just crazy. There were so many for so long. I actually got tired of watching.
A little bit of preparation H will help them asteroids you got there, LDG.
Asteroids.
And I will.
When can we have a stream without people freaking?
I'll see you later, Bird.
Now that was clearly a joke.
Captain Track. Goodbye.
That was clearly a joke.
Earth, Hitler, 1938. I see we still have a long way to go.
Been a long road getting from there to here.
Professor Brainy Spec saw that in 2002. I think it was definitely, I saw that before 2002. Had to be in the 90s sometime. We were up at the Adirondacks property, which has beautiful view of the stars, better than any other place I've seen in the continental US, and better than Hawaii, which shocked me because Hawaii, you think, how much light could there really be? You're in a small island in the middle of nowhere.
I would think the best place to view stars would be Gilligan's Island.
Honestly, then I thought also a cruise ship. I said, well, a cruise ship would be best, but no, because you're never that far from land, even when you think you are. So, no, the Adirondack property, honestly, the best star watching property I've ever been to.
I would think Northern Alaska.
I've never been to Northern Alaska. That's the problem that I've been to is I'm sure there's better on Earth. Iceland, Northern Alaska, sure. But for me, and hell, just to be 4 hours outside New York City, you're a couple thousand feet up in elevation and there's no local light sources and you just see the sky and you can kind of make out the Milky Way. We saw the space shuttle up there. We saw the space station. And we saw one night there was this meteor storm. And it just kept coming. I just to think back. I mean, imagine the world before electricity and, even years before civilization. And at night, you would just look up at the stars and your imagination would run wild. And then one night, you would see this storm of falling lights from the sky. And what could you imagine it would be? You'd be either scared out of your mind or something. It was crazy. I think the human race lost something once we kind of understood what stars were. There was always an imagination, a fascination that early man had looking up and not really being sure what they were seeing. Of course, some people still don't believe what we're seeing, but for the most part, I think most people do. I didn't live in Hawaii, Admiral. I would just work there for a few weeks. And welcome, Admiral Saval.
Oh yes, I miss Myth and Monsters. That was a great series to watch. No
Yeah,
matter if it-
you can see the space station even with city light, but it's easier when obviously there's not.
I noticed something yesterday when I was out there once the sun went down, which freaking A, the sun did go down to almost 10 o'clock at night. And I noticed, I swear to God, I could see quite a bit of stars more than I'm used to being able to see where I've been living most of my life. I swear to God, I think one of the ones I saw, it kind of had, I need to ask Elihu this, but it kind of had a sparkle to it or something. It was weird. I was like, I wonder if that was a planet.
Admiral Saval is still waiting to get wisdom teeth yanked out due to Delta Dental wanting an authorization from his PCP. His mouth is killing him. I am so sorry to hear that, Admiral.
Got some pliers.
I'm just tired. Dado pray. I always say just tie a string to a doorknob and slam the door.
It's funny. My dad pulled out several of my loose teeth, but my son actually, he was always afraid of that.
He
But
did that once.
somehow he
When we were
managed to
kids.
learn how to do it himself with no problem.
I remember
Hi, Mama Pray.
Mama Prey gave us a mini tail.
Professor, planets are usually more steady in their light and brighter than. Well, I didn't have my glasses on, Professor, so maybe that's why it looked a little colory for me because I was seeing it brighter. So it looked like it was kind of. But I mean, maybe you know this. I don't really know much about stars, planets, astrology, and all that shit. That's just not an area of science I've ever really
Astronomy.
taken my time in.
I don't
That's
know.
why I
was
listen to
watching a
Elihu
thing.
so much.
I was watching a thing on here yesterday that maybe in about 1,000,000 years a star may pass close enough to knock us out of orbit. So there is that too.
Well, people look at that stuff, and that's fascinating. Me, I'm the guy who goes and looks at the history of Palestine and Israel because I get into political conversations about stuff like that. So I make sure I know what I'm talking about. But hey, crazy enough, I'm insane. So might as well one of my passions be politics.
You haven't shaved your head lately.
No, I haven't. And this is really going to suck because it's going on 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to have to take my clippers first, and then I'm going to have to use the razor. I botched it. I was supposed.
He's just letting his hair grow back, and he's just telling us he's going to shave it.
Well, actually, that's not entirely inaccurate. I haven't fully decided if I want to let it grow out. My wife can't make up her mind. It was like she didn't like the long hair, but she doesn't like the shaved head. So I'm kind of like, I guess maybe I've been trying to debate on what I'm going to do.
Winter's coming. You need your hair.
Stars
hell.
that twinkle or sparkle, usually brighter ones close to the horizon. Oh, okay. Joseph? Also, want to point out, Israel accepted the UN settlement. Palestine's did not. Actually,
Oh,
I am
should
going to
go.
say this is something interesting. I spent my entire 16 years in the Air Force following a certain AOR, an area of responsibility. Didn't matter where I was, the AOR was always the Middle East area. And, we had people who'd go to Bahrain, they'd go to Kabul, Afghanistan, other places like that. When we heard that Trump had managed to negotiate with the frickin' Kingdom of Bahrain, the United
Take care,
Arab
Deej.
Emirates, take care, Deej, and the State of Israel.
Just hold on one second. Hold on one second, NB. LDG,
Yeah,
are you leaving too?
You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm just putting my link in there one more time. Hope
Okay.
you guys see there.
No
Open
problem.
channel, watch party. Take care,
We'll
guys.
let
Thanks, Bert.
NB finish, and that'll be the end. Sorry, NB. Go ahead.
Oh no, what I was saying was the full normalization of recognition of the State of Israel by the Kingdom of Bahrain and the UAE and ambassadorial and normalization. I actually called a lot. I actually got on Facebook and talked to a lot of my old colleagues that I've known. I said, "Can you believe this has actually happened?" And every one of them said, "Dude," he said, "I thought we'd never see this in our lifetime." We said, "Yeah, we didn't think it was humanly possible. We never believed that would happen." Because we knew a lot of the shit that was going on that nobody else did. So that was a big deal for us.
But of course, we never really heard much of it except that it happened. 10 seconds of it, and that was it. No real yay, good job or anything from the media.
Yeah, which is insane because it's historic. Then again, I tell you what, one of these days, we'll have to have a political talk one time, just you and me. Because you're a little more open to it than most people. By the way, just out of curiosity, when is Cuomo's official resignation? I heard it was he's resigning a few weeks from now.
It was 14 days from, I guess, a day or two ago.
Okay.
I don't know the exact date.
You know probably why he did that, right?
Why?
Most likely.
I mean, I heard that he needed to find a place to live because he's living out of the governor's mansion with no backup location at the moment. But I don't know if that's really it or not.
Oh, most likely. Well, most of the time when an outgoing governor, and if you see it also with an outgoing president and executive, usually that's when they start doing a lot of the executive pardons they're allowed to do and things like that. So probably he's going to tie up whatever loose ends he was planning on doing or whatever he was doing, you know. I mean, I don't know. Was he running for re-election?
Yeah, he was going to run, obviously. Yeah. I mean, he was going to run, but I'm sure he would have ran for president or something once he could.
Well, that ain't going to happen now. It's not a shot in hell.
Oh, I think he might still have. Let things go away for a few years, come back after Biden and Harris are out, and he could have a chance. I don't know.
I
It's a
saw an
great
article.
chance.
I saw an article and I hated it because it was clickbait, and I knew it was clickbait. It said Nancy Pelosi to step down as
Yeah, you
Speaker of the House.
told
I was
us
like,
about that yesterday.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I wonder if that's maybe she sees the writing on the wall, similar to what Rand Paul did when he decided not to run again and he was retiring because he could see the writing on the wall and figured they're going to lose and he's going to lose Speaker of the House.
Just a good old boy.
Never mean to no harm.
Well, NB, I think we're going to end it here.
I don't
Anything
blame
you
you,
want to
buddy.
say
I'm
before
tired
we
and
go?
I don't have a lot.
Live long and prosper. All right. Anything else? All right. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you all for being here while I got my blood pressure back under control. I do appreciate it. LDG is going to be streaming in a few minutes. And if you haven't already, please do check out my Star Trek Lower Decks review, which I released on the main Bird will Prey 5 channel. Please share it if you can on Twitter or Facebook or whatever you've got. It would mean a lot. Qapla all, Bird and panel out. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdleprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Bird will Prey 5 needs. At the main Bird will Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Bird will Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Bird will Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.